Hey guys, my name is Spencer Coffman. Thank you for watching the Deception Tips videos. They're all about teaching you how to read people and detect deception so that you will be able to tell if someone is lying to you. Today, we are going to talk about kind of an outlier or an anomaly in the deception detection world. This is a type of person that you will no doubt encounter sometime throughout your life, maybe multiple times, multiple different people, because this is a personality. It is a personality abnormality or disorder, depending on how far it goes. And of course, with someone who is abnormal, the whole normality of rules that we've been talking about, all of these deception tips, they may not apply. So you have to be on the lookout for this type of outlier. So here it is. This is deception tip number 94. Pathological liars may not display any leakage because they are so accustomed to lying. What's more is that their truths may show more leakage than a lie. So there are a couple of parts here. First off, pathological liars. These are people who lie naturally. They are just natural-born liars, and no one ever taught them that lying was wrong. So instead of working to stop that behavior, they worked to continue that behavior, and they became a phenomenal liar, and everything they say is just false. They're continually lying, continually telling things that aren't true. Who knows why? They may not even know why, but the point is that they are doing it. And because they lie so often, they're comfortable lying. They are simply used to it. They love to lie. They don't know anything else. It's simply like conversation. It's like breathing for them. So when they tell these lies, because they're so comfortable with it, they aren't stressed, they're not tense, they don't have any anxiety about it, they're not afraid of being caught because they lie all the time. So they may not display signs of leakage because there's no battle. The conscious and the unconscious aren't fighting over that lie. The unconscious is now so used to lying all the time that it thinks it's normal. And remember, like I said, they're abnormal. They're not normal with everything else. They may even be sick. It could be a disorder. But the point is that if they're unconscious, it thinks that lies are normal, now there's something wrong. So they just, like I said, they're not going to display this leakage. However, what's really weird is that all of a sudden, if there's a situation where they are telling the truth about something and it's something kind of heavy, they may display leakage when telling the truth. Now why? Well, because they're not used to doing it. If they're used to lying all the time and their unconscious is used to these lies like it's just breathing, and all of a sudden now they're telling the truth, and the truth is something that it's a little uneasy, because remember, the truth hurts. So now all of a sudden they've got this feeling they don't know what it is. It's stress, it's tension when they're talking, when they're giving a story. All of a sudden they may start to display some of these signs of nervousness, tension, stress. But you need to pay attention to this and watch, because it may not be because they're lying, it might be the truth coming out. This is why it is so very, very, very important to get a good baseline. And a baseline is, how are they when they're speaking normally? Get some control questions. What's their name, age, date of birth, etc. Establish a normal conversation. Then, how do they react when certain stressful stimuli come into play? Are they tense? Are they stressed? Are they naturally speaking about it? That baseline is going to be your friend, and watch out for the patterns and the clusters of behavior that go along with it. Because if their baseline is pretty normal, there's nothing, then all of a sudden you see something, okay, was this a truth or was it a lie? If they're a pathological liar, it may be a truth, so just keep that in mind. And you need to determine whether or not they're a pathological liar. The only way you can is by being lied to by them, and you'll just have to know over time. So, again, they're outliers. It's not super common that you'll run into them. So keep in mind that when you're speaking with people, most of them are not pathological liars. However, that select few, if you remember a bell curve, there are a couple out here and a couple here. These people are pathological liars. These people may never lie. So there are a few on each end. Most people are in the middle in that big bell. So don't worry about it, but be aware of it. So if this is your first time watching these videos, I'd love to have you subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Feel free to comment with any questions you may have as well. Also, if you'd like some more information, we have books, podcasts, blog posts, all available on spencercoffman.com that are dedicated to teaching you exactly what every body is really saying. Until next time.